everybody, how you doing? It's Eric coming to you live from the conference room at Mavidia Technology Group, and super excited to talk to you guys again today. Actually, I'm always super excited to talk because I got a lot to say. My marketing manager, Kim, who's sitting on the other side of the camera, just reminded me, Eric, you got to keep it under 15 minutes. But it's hard because I'm passionate about this stuff. We're going to talk about websites and specifically the idea of providing value and direction to your users. If you're not getting that right on your small business website, you are totally missing the boat. And I know you've heard me say this before, but we polled 50 business owners and asked them about how they felt their websites perform, and they ranked them in F, 54% or something like that out of 100. They gave themselves an F. So the common small business owner has an F website. Well, how do you think your clients feel, your customers, your prospects, people that are coming to your site looking at possibly doing business with you, and you think your site's an F? You got to do something about that. And I'm going to show you a little bit about how you can get that conversation started, maybe with your web designer, or give you a platform to maybe speak to us about us helping you with your website. So again, if you put yourself in the mind of a user, right? Think about if you go to a website, flip the tables, you're a shopper. Okay, so I was thinking about myself last night. Last night, as a matter of fact, I was a shopper. I own a couple businesses, but I was a shopper, and I was out trying to search some products and trying to find some, I can't remember what it was, but I went to a few different websites, and a couple of them just frustrated me. One reason is they weren't providing the direction that I needed to find what I was looking for. Okay, so I get to the website and I knew that they provided the service that I was seeking, but it didn't tell me where to find it, or it wasn't obvious. So I, as a user, I was confused. And when I'm confused, I'm a little embarrassed, right? Because if I can't find the information I'm looking for, I'm a little embarrassed by it. So I get frustrated and I bounced. I bounced to another website, checked out that website, and I could find what I was looking for, but they lacked value. And what I mean by that is they showed me the product, but they didn't really say much about it. They didn't tell me some of the specifics that were absolutely going to influence me. I was actually shopping for a coat. Okay, so I'm shopping for a coat online, which is tough for me because I'm the kind of guy that if I'm going to buy a coat, I'm going to go to every store in the mall, and I'm going to walk in and I'm going to look at every coat they have, and I'm going to try on the ones I like, and I'm going to find the one that's made with the right fabric, that fits me the best, that's going to create the best experience for me. I will spend the time making the right buying decision. And part of the reason is I know that information is easy to access on the internet most of the time, and I can go out there and find that information. Well, I've been short on time, trying to run a couple companies, and I'm not getting a chance to go out and shop, so I was bouncing around to different websites looking for a coat. Okay, I went and I found a coat that I thought that I liked, but it didn't tell me what it was made out of. It didn't tell me much about the, didn't give me any user reviews and tell me how other people. I really love that when I see a service or a product I'm interested in. I want to hear what other people say about it. It's one of the reasons why Amazon has exploded the way it has, because people can find that information when it comes to products right there on Amazon. You see 600, 800,000 people. Okay, so I'm at the site, it's not telling me much about the products. It shows me a picture, and the picture wasn't great, and it didn't show the various angles, so I didn't buy from them. Okay, it lacked value. All right, so direction and value. Now I've got up 3 websites that coincidentally, the talented and very good-looking team at Mavidia Technology Group, present company excluded, obviously, but they just released for 3 of our clients. And I kind of do this from time to time where I go into a website that we've designed that I haven't been part of and like look at it with a critical eye. You know, I want to see us continue to get better, and I looked at these with the idea of, do these websites provide direction and value? And so, and voila, what do you know? All three of them did. So what am I talking about? Direction and value. I've got 3 clients. I've got Champagne Heating and Air. We just released their website here recently. I've got Release Spa Studio down in Nashville, new client of ours, just released their website. And I've got First Federated Church of Peoria. And it's interesting because I want you to look at all 3 of these websites. Champagne Heating and Air, Release Spa Studio, and First Federated Church, all right? 3 incredibly different organizations, right? And 3 incredibly different looking websites, okay? So when I say you need to provide value and direction in your website, it doesn't mean it has to look like the next person's. Or if you find a website that you like, it doesn't need to mirror exactly that. You can accomplish value and direction having a very different website, very different services or products, and a completely different layout. So let's look at this real quick, and I want you to put yourself in the role of the shopper or the customer or the person that's searching for these products or services. So let's say you are a commercial, you've got your own small business, and you need some HVAC help. And you come to Champagne Heating and Air's website, and you see very bold. You hit the front page, very bold. Has their company colors, looks attractive, looks fresh, looks new, and you're a commercial site. So when I talk about direction, what I mean is from a navigational perspective, does it give you obvious choices so that your customers will, or so that you as a customer can navigate in to find more information? Well, I'm a commercial customer. Boom, there it is. Choose up a lot of real estate. Now, these guys understand that they've got residential customers, they've got commercial customers, and then some service stuff going on, right? So they know that you're going to be the people that they want to attract and speak to are going to be one of those 3 segments of people. So I go to commercial, and you know what? I'm needing some HVAC, as I mentioned, HVAC help. So I click HVAC, and right there with one click, I'm starting to get the information that I need. Now, for a company like Champagne Heating and Air, as a consumer, one of the things that I've never understood about this industry is what services they do and don't provide. Well, I don't know because I'm not an HVAC person. You know, heating and air, what does that really mean? Well, I've got HVAC needs, and you see they provide this service. All right, so it gave me some direction and getting me there quickly. I was there in one click, one drop-down menu and one click, and then it gave me value, and it tells me that they provide those services. So you know what? I want to call them. What do I do next? Well, right up here in the upper right-hand corner, and statistics have shown that people that are searching for contact information look in the upper right corner first, so we get them there quickly. And or right there at the bottom of every page, their contact information is present. I want to focus on this because it's so simple and obvious, but it's a common mistake that people get wrong. At the bottom corner of each page, their contact information is there. You would be surprised at how many websites I've gone to, and if you think about you as a user, you probably have too, that you get to a page of information that you like, and you want to contact that person, then you can't even find their phone number. I was on a site recently, a site that I heard about the reputation of this company, and I wanted to call them to set up an appointment to take my, a long story, I won't give details, you'll maybe know who it was, but I wanted to take something to them to have worked on. Very reputable company, and I looked at the information, found the direction, but from a value perspective, they lost me in the what they do and how they do it, and then I couldn't find a phone number anywhere. The only place they would allow me to contact them was through a 10-field form. Let me tell you, if you're only allowing people to contact you through a form, you're missing the boat. There's a lot of people come to your site, they're not calling you. So phone number, address, right there, contact information up here if I want to check that out. Again, phone number, and there's the form if I want to submit, because sometimes I do want to submit a form. So right there, you know, it seems simple, but value and direction. Whether you were a residential customer, a commercial customer, let's see what they got going on service on tap. So see other services that you might not know: installation, service, beer line cleaning. You know, who knew? But they've got some information about that as well. Direction and value. If you don't provide it on your website, you're missing the boat. Let's jump over to Release Spa Studio in Nashville, Tennessee. You'll see that there's some very large direction setting components on this homepage, right? You come in and I don't know their customers, right? So I don't know their business as well as they do, but apparently I can't even pronounce this. Myofacial, Kim, is that myofacial release? Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, well, hey, there we go. Who knew? But they want to attract customers. Myofacial release, skin therapy and peels, sugaring hair removal. That sounds fun. Is that, Kim, is that painful?
I have no idea.
Oh, I wonder if it's that they let you have hard candy like Jolly Ranchers while they. No, that's probably not it. Or sensitive skin waxing. That's probably my category because I'm kind of a soft guy and you know, sensitive skin. But anyway, again, direction, right? It shows 4 key areas that they want to point you in. All right, so let's check them out. Let's check up on them and see. Remember, I'm the sensitive skin waxing guy. So I'm going to click on Learn More. I'm not even sure what it is. So it says sugaring hair removal, natural sugaring hair removal and waxing, effective for removing hair naturally with sugar paste, less irritating to the skin, cannot lift live skin, adhere. Okay, so it gives me some information. So there's the value part of it. Now, hey, I'm interested, right? Oh, look, there's more information. And look, there's even pricing. I want to know what it costs. So you scroll down a little bit, it's got some very aesthetically pleasing pictures that, quite frankly, make me feel good about their environment that they might be in. Very well placed, lots of white space, so it's not too cluttered and too much information, and it gives you the value that you're looking for so that you can make a decision on whether to engage them or not. It's simple stuff, folks, but it's why you're probably ranking yourself, why you're giving your own website an F, because you're not providing this information, and you've probably heard it from your customers, and if you have, you're missing the boat. People are coming to your site, they're not getting what they want, and they're going to your competitor who does provide that information. It's a travesty. I don't fix it. It's so simple. If you have a company or a team like Movidia Technology Group helping you. So here we go, and I want to call them because I'm a call kind of guy. There's the phone number right up there. And you'll also see it's down there on every page in the lower left-hand corner. Okay? Even has a little handy map. I want to know where they're located. So everything on this page was very well placed and specifically placed so that we provide direction and value to our customers. All right? Let's check up on First Federated Church. Now, I've been part of the church conversation a little bit. I attend a church here in Bloomington each week, or try to anyway. If not, I jump online and watch our live service online. Very blessed to have that at Eastview Christian Church. But First Federated Church, they know that they're going to have people that are looking at them for the first time, and then people that want service information. That's where they want. That's where they want to get people. They want people to find that information quick. That's the direction part. Get that information so that they hopefully engage with them. And so I've never attended a church service at First Federated Church. I'm new. So boom. Right there, they've crystallized on this next page the essence of who they are as a church, what they believe in, what their worship services are like, and when their services are meet the team. You know, it's going to show us the people that are involved. Membership information, frequently asked questions. That's always a big one for churches because there's a lot of questions people have when they're quote unquote shopping for a church or looking for a church home. They know that, so they want to provide easy access. Again, it's the direction that I'm talking about. and then each one of these spots landing in value, right? So they know that people that come to their church service on a Sunday want to understand what they believe in, because they don't want to go somewhere and disagree with what they believe in, right? So they know that. So first and foremost, they get you to this page. We believe there are many paths to Jesus Christ. Hey, me too. And then some more information down there to help you understand how they are as a service provider. I'll put them in the service provider category. So again, direction and value. And look at the layout. I'm scrolling through it fast because Kim told me I only have 15 minutes, so she's going to come in and push me out of the screen. And I might just sandbag a little bit so we see her do that, because it is very funny when she pinches me and pushes me. Very mean, very mean. But she's not, I'm kidding, because now it's going to hurt even worse when she does. But again, I'll back out to the home page, and I'm looking for church services. I'm new. It gives me that direction that I'm seeking, so that I can come in and make a decision on whether to pursue them or not. So again, Champaign Heating and Air, Release Spa Studio, First Federated Church, Peoria. You couldn't find 3 more different organizations, but the theme is the same. You have to provide your users direction so they can get to the information about the services or products you offer and get them there quickly. If they don't get direction from you on your site, they bounce. They're gone. They're going, and the thing is, they're going to your competitor. That's the next step. Back to my coat analogy. Here's where I get fired up. It's like, people, if they just understood this, I could have bought that coat that I was looking for last night on this certain site that I was on. It did not give me the value. It gave me the direction. It got me there pretty quickly to find a coat. I was pretty impressed by that. It didn't give me the information I wanted to make a buying decision, and I did not order from them. What hurts even worse is I jumped from that site to a competitor's website, received direction and value on that site, and I bought the coat. So I went directly from their site to a competitor, and I bought that at that competitor's site. They didn't win the business because their website didn't give me the value and direction that I needed as a consumer, and I was gone. Very important stuff, and I hope that maybe you can take a look at your website. I invite you to pull your site up and just look at it from the perspective of a consumer and think about direction and value. When you first get there, is it giving the customer or the prospective customer direction they need to find the information they want? And find it quickly. You don't want them to click 10 or 12 times to find something. You want them to find it pretty quickly. Is your navigation set up the right way? Is it very clear? Does it take up the right amount of space on your home page so that they can see that and they can, it's obvious on where they should go? Are you providing the direction they need? And then when they get there, each step of the way, are you providing the direction that leads to the value they need to decide whether they want to contact you or not? Both have to happen. If one happens without the other, you miss the boat. And might be why you've given yourself an F, given your small business website an F. But it's easy to change, and we'd love to have a conversation with you. If you want to talk about it, if you want to sit down and analyze that together, give us a call. We'd love to take a look and see if you're giving the direction and value that you need to on your website. So, am I under 15 minutes, Kim?
I have no idea, but
we have no idea.
Should be done.
We should be done now, because I've repeated myself many times. I'll say it one more time. Value and direction on your website. You do it. You can have success as a small business owner, just like Lenny Lancaster. She's going to press the button to shut me off here in a second. I'm Eric from Avidia Technology Group signing off. I hope to see you guys soon.